and good evening. As you can tell, we were doing some Dishonored. But let me go ahead and put out the tweet. Well, of course, I'm going to try to do something in Airwall. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so I have played Dishonored before, and I do have a current game going that I'm going to try to keep off on the side. We're just gonna go normal. I'm gonna go ahead and light it up for you guys a bit here. There we go. So yeah, so PSN was having a sale on this, so I was like, fuck it, why not?
Corvo,
grab it.
if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news.
The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic. Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now. Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual. Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Sealed. Ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Oh, at last.
I find it very interesting, the whole concept of the world. But, you know, a game that I've played about 7 times, each difficulty.
Waiting for your news, Corvo. It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
You too, Jeff.
Know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Emily!
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, go on.
Okay, here we go. Run with me! Let's go! Come on!
Ah, I ran into a wall. Ah, so did you.
Follow me, Corvo. Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
We must be quiet. She must never find us.
Be here. Okay, well, somewhere else then. Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Someday, little one, someday.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
You saw my improvements to the water lock. I'm sure the Empress is eager to see you. Eh, Corvo?
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
She'll see you at once.
Indeed, I believe so.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual. Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
More so news that nobody wants to fucking help. How about that?
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another one! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo! It's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
And that is the beginning of Dishonored. Cold Ridge Prison. Give me one moment. The audio just seems really loud. Okay.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
No! So, it's been...
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Let's see, 2015, so 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... It's been 6 years since I played this game, and I only remember pieces, here and there from it. Corvo. Who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, make for the river, lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison's guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come, a friend.
Target, you're such a chopper.
No, I don't think I can.
So many people are coming. Execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily. So it's an occasion. Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped
off. Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Okay. So you, my friend. Yeah, right.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted.
Koro is a very hungry man.
Check the yard. Oh, is anyone there? Huh?
I know there's another guy around here somewhere.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Duty officers report. Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Tano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves, follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Attention. The solitary wing
Ackworth,
is off limits
lazy
to
slug.
maintenance crew,
Did you patrol
unless
the yard?
accompanied by an officer of
Sorry,
the law.
not yet.
Escort through
I
the
was gonna
solitary
report that
wing
boiler
must be
leak from
scheduled
yesterday.
in advance.
Forget it.
With 1
Just
week's
do your
notice.
rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving. Huh? Someone help me out!
Oh.
Take it!
I didn't expect him to turn. Did the other guy disappear?
Attention. Tomorrow's
The other guy disappeared.
will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress. Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Oh, shit.
You're going down!
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew unless accompanied by an officer of the law. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Well, guess we're doing it that way. I have a feeling this one's going to be a high fucking chaos now. Aha. 10 of Pratchett jellied eels.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Now you're probably asking, well, why are you going up here? When you could really just simply open up the gate. Well, if you didn't see, there's a guy right there. And 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 the I don't know why I keep pressing R1. Oh, you know what? I know why I'm pressing R1. So fucking used to Code Vein right now. Get right to over here. Go ahead. Close that. And now we head into the sewers. Okay, I need to move that back a bit. That's... there we go. So yeah, pardon me, last night I was playing Code Vein, so that's one reason why I keep pressing R1 to fucking sprint.
Use some kind of explosive to blast his way out.
Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've been broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deep in the sewers. Grab the gear and find someone where the tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Doesn't happen by accident. You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-to-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Unfortunately, the rats got him. Yeah, this is where they kind of introduced the rats, and they're like, yeah, the rats are bad. The rats will get you. That is why you simply do that. And then two of the dead people over here. Damien's journal. I don't think there's anything else here that I can see. Amanda, I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now. And there's nothing to do about it, but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our file will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Damien. Damien was very pessimistic. We will get rid of this rat plague. I can guarantee it. Excuse me, sir. And there he fell. You don't need it right now.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the flood. You? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Harass them.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence
no one will keep us from death.
must be delivered to
You
the
cannot
city
kill the rat
at
plague.
once.
So, funny enough, whenever you see the skull, it usually means like Ball Street gang guys have been nearby. Hello, how are you? Most of the time they'll have a trap nearby, so that's why you heard the one guy. Watch out for the trap. So mainly what you do is come up here. That's how you get some of the incendiary hits. I'm doing good. I get to sit and play my game today. I am off for 2 days. Oh, there is stuff over there. Old game, but a good one in my heart. I've played this 7 times? Ran through all the different ones on back on like the PS3. Exactly. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted from our finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into the Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Yes, 7. I ran through, I think it's what? Easy, normal, hard, very hard. Did a high chaos run, a low chaos run, and then I think I tried to see if there was like a middle ground. Yeah, I played it 7 times. I think a full day I sat and played this, I think for a whole day, which was, I think it was... What day did I just sit and play through all of it real quick? I think it was around... I think it was Thanksgiving. So I remember ham. I don't know why. Jelly shared. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Well... $4.51. I could somewhat tell. The name sort of gave it away, but, you know, we don't discriminate. Ooh. Oh, the hammer fell off. I was like, what the hell was that? I remember there being more in there. I don't remember. It's been 6 years since I've played.
We won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Bear Hunger Corvo.
And try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Yeah, my guy. Don't try to be hero. Just,
Smells like a dead weep.
just stay down.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? I don't need
Oh,
shit.
you're good. I work with a few people who
Stay
don't
alert,
speak
George.
English
He's not
very
getting
well.
out this way on my watch. Heard something.
Shit. Do I have? Ah, I do have them.
Huh?
Oh.
Take on
Ah. Whoa, you get to die. Aye. Hey. Get up. Fine, don't get up. Okay. Best killer around. I wouldn't say that. I took a few hits here and there. I mean, I've already killed 1, 2, 3 guys in the earlier area, so...
Attention, Dunwall. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily,
You know, I don't know why.
has temporarily escaped state
This sort of bugs me with sort of the game. You look up, you see this guy. It looks as if it's nighttime, you know. But yet, come out.
Over here. Quickly.
It looks sunny.
Friend.
Poor guards indeed. They'll be waking up.
And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
You know, no matter what I do, I try my hardest, and yet I always get high chaos. I'm also rusty. Fucking rusty. You know, that's the other thing that this game I don't only remember is pressing X to load shit.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, I think the one thing that got me into this game was actually seeing the first trailer they put out for it.
If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily.
And then also hearing that it was a sort of steampunkish game that had that Victorian feel that made me just kind of go, ooh. So we got Pierre in his shop over here.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and...
I do know the plot of the game.
No one knows the real story.
Again, I played it 7 times.
We'll know the truth in time.
I haven't finished 2.
But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of the
yeah.
The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
And I'm right here.
Continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
Oh,
and I'm
good.
Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
How complicated is my language? My language is... The English language is actually stupid. Because there are certain things that you actually do not need in the English language. For certain words that, like, it's not needed. Like, island. Island is spelled I-S-L-A-N-D. And yet, you really don't need the S. Because the S is silent. You have these stupid, you know, silent numbers. Or silent letters, not numbers. The silent letters brings me to the joke of silent numbers. I wish all zeros were silent. Oh, that'll be $50. Oh, so that's 5?
Have you talked to Piero yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Piero, okay? Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see something. First of all, God, the audio is just fucking loud for me. So we're gonna turn that at least down to there. And then... yeah. So, sorry about that. I speak fast. the English language is stupid. It's complicated. When growing up with it, though, you learn, you know. But then there's these, the only, I think I can only say two things in Russian, and that's, da, and, niet. And, the one that I always see, that I have my one friend that, speaks a bit of it. English is somewhat stupid. And then the other ones that my friend, he says a few times is, I believe, suka and then bliet, which I only know of suka being bitch, and I think, I don't remember. It's been a while. What was I fixing now? I was fixing something. I fixed the audio. Right, I need to fix my sensitivity. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't even know what any of that is. See, I couldn't be able to even understand you. I don't know Russian. I live in the US.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess. Perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? See the lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
No, I don't.
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
I wish I knew some other languages. I know more of German. A little bit of German, not too much of it though. So first of all, upgrades. I'm going to need the optics and the range.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
Ooh, let's see if I can even try to read that. Krotoi Streamer? What does that mean? I'm partial in constellation. I'm going to assume streamer means streamer. It means cool streamer. Ah, okay. Well, thank you. And the way to know that you were in the void is when all physics stop working.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
I find the outsider to be very interesting. Yeah. You cannot save her. That's all it repeats. So, the first time I actually played this, I thought this was Trevor Pendleton, the guy that we just ran into. So I was like, oh, you son of a bitch, you lying asshole. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. So please, come for me if you can. Emily. So yeah, like, when I first woke up and I found Trevor again, like, I killed him, and then it's like, you earned the dishonor of the trust of the loyalists, and I was like, oh, whoops, I guess?
That follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes. no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
So, I find it interesting. I mean, it's not bad, but it's still readable compared to when other people try. Because yours isn't caveman. You're no, not really caveman. They call it caveman speak when so like the sentence will be, I would like food. But for a caveman speech, it would be, I food. So for yours, you're actually writing pretty well. You know, don't kill the guys. You know, not kill this guys. You know, I write sentence badly. Caveman speak be, I write bad. You know, it's kind of like getting rid of the noun, getting rid of the adjective. Compared to other people, there's other people that are here that lived in other parts of the country that come here and they speak. And unfortunately, either their accent is so thick or they don't know English that well that you can't understand them. I actually have a coworker of mine that is from Brazil, and when he speaks, it's a little hard to understand him, so I kind of have to listen a little bit more to understand what he says here and there. You know, there's a lot of it. Did I open this? I did open that. Now, the part that I find funny about this heart is that if you pay close attention to the voice actors, you can tell that this is actually the Empress just by listening.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and love is not right deep. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
This is the princess who died at the beginning. Yeah, if you I pay close attention to voice actors, so whenever I'm watching anime or something, I'll go, oh hey, that person sounds familiar. You know, that person sounds like Matthew Mercer. Or, oh, that's Travis Willingham. You know, so I pay close attention to him. It's kind of stupid, but I kind of like it. Let's see, what would be a good one to do? Possession would be good, but I'm gonna need at least more. Actually no, Dark Vision's gonna come in handy.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
No, I'm a huge nerd, so I watch a lot of Critical Role. I watch anime, and then it's like, oh hey, I can tell who that person's from. And then you watch other things, and it's like, oh, that sounds like so and so from this anime. You know, at least my game isn't glitching out like yesterday when I first started playing again. I still had the heart in my hands. Okay, so I'm gonna... I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. Hello, stranger. Pretty much, it's like, ah! Okay, so that's all that stuff that's been collected.
Who show signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help.
So if anything, I'm gonna put these there. That there.
They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
That's gonna hurt. I plan on streaming... Well, I plan to stream all of this. All the game. But today... Matters how I'm feeling. I might get to the, maybe I might get to the golden cat? The whorehouse. Yep. Whoop! I fell. I'm gonna get eaten. I can feel it. Come on, Corvo. Work with me here. Till the end of the day, I mean, I could just do a whole fucking stream of this today. I could probably finish this within hours. Here is usually somewhere up here. There he is.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. He's waiting to see you, I believe. What can I do for you?
I need you to upgrade some of my equipment. First, I also need dark ammo. Next, we're gonna go the combat sleep dart, because that's gonna come in handy. Go reload so we can reload fast. We'll go accuracy. You go to sleep, man. You catch up on your Z's. But go ahead, leave a like. Subscribe if you could, or if you want. And you'll probably catch me when I'm streaming again, who knows.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Hello, Cecilia.
Lydia and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead. She's a smart one.
Will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Ooh. An apricot tartlet. Don't mind if I do.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause, and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits.
Ah. Hold on one second, guys. I have to check something real quick. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, oh! Okay, well, I'm up here now. Okay. An excerpt from a letter of the public concern by anonymous authors. What you have read here is the truth, regardless of what you will hear from the authorities who rule over us. It is not a matter of coincidence that the former royal spy master is the one who stepped in with the late Empress's fell. Who will remain nameless, I believe that these events are interconnected. The signs of oppression are all around us. The Sokolov designs, the original intended to provide light and warmth in our homes, have been turned against us as a means of inspiring fear and controlling our movements through the city. And where did the plague originate? Some say it was imported. A wild theory? Perhaps. One of our members risked her life to obtain an internal report from the government, which we will be printing and sharing soon, called The Exquisite Tallboy, extolling the virtues of this newest member of the City Watch. To those in the streets below, these virtues are horrors, spread by the stilled thugs who rain down fire on the sick and the poor. To these eyes, the Tallboy and another government bully, armed with the incendiary device, thickly armored and standing high overhead, looking down at the common people of the city. We know what the tall boys are heavily drugged, imbibing a substance that renders them resistant to pain, but also dulls whatever empathy they might normally possess. Exquisite? We think not. Copy these words and share them with your neighbors, and remember, when the tides are lowest, the truth will be revealed. Well, that's a thing. Hello, you are Callista?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista.
Yeah.
I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
No.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me.
Gonna brand his
But my
face.
uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch.
Ah.
But he's a good man.
Thanks for the opinion, Jeff.
The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him?
Oh, that's a smart
You used to
man.
do that, right?
Sorry
you
about the
had
dogs.
Your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I'm still a protector, goddamn. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, Jeff, but you gotta die. Why? Hey, Samuel. What up, bud?
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Just give the signal.
Yeah, let's go. So yeah, I was playing this a little bit yesterday, and I was I'll show you when we get there, but I started to just run. I also had work yesterday, so I was trying to get through very quickly. But I fucking just ran through and got a whole bunch of guards on my ass. And I started laughing my ass off. Now...
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
Yes, Granny Rags.
Which is worse. Just take your pick.
So this is where it gets interesting. No, I ain't gonna take that from him. That is. So yeah, so if you see, there's these guys up here. That was weird. Okay. But yeah, you can see these two guys up there throwing the bodies, the dead, into the fucking boat.
1, 2, 3, heave!
All these rats crawling all over at midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. The canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
But yeah, so like, I just came running, and immediately this guy saw me. I was like, well, shit. So yeah, there's a bone charm over there. Got a rune over there, a bone charm there, and a rune over there. I believe she doesn't...
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Half the block dead from the plague. Better them than us. At least some of them.
Hello, sir? Could you not be there? Thank you. Donka.
This is a special announcement from our honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the
and then you got Granny Rags over here. Now, Granny Rags has the, she has the thing over there. If you do things for her, she gets you another one. And then you have to go poison the Bottle Street. What? Ah, fuck it, we might as well. I mean, why not? Hi, Granny.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage.
Vanish. Yeah, she keeps them hanging here for you.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to do that. Yes, I would, indeed.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
I will use their practices against them.
You can't because you're dead. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Use the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yeah, she's wearing a nice coat, but she's called Granny Rags, which is kind of funny in my eyes.
Yes, I would.
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny. Somebody, get over here!
That went actually a lot more easier than it did before.
I think the little birdies are sad.
Yeah, you can come here and eat her stuff.
I don't... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave
You just
man.
need to take a nap. They'll be fine
Granny
afterwards.
has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I think the little birdies are sad today. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slackjaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach me. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
And she's batshit insane.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
Talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done.
Yeah, and the inspection fee. We get
cross the line. You'll have that
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time. But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
So, the one thing I do love, because I did get to play a bit of 2, food. Corvo loves his food. Corvo, hungry boy. Jelly yield. Here it is. Survey of the Pendician Basin. Bone Charm. Expert from a book on sailing traditions in Scrimshaw. Bone Charms. Sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man salt to greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals, and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles north of Tibia. Once the whole trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to the man's vigor and or defense against pregnancy. AK, you kind of put one of those on, you go, please don't get my wife pregnant, please don't get my wife pregnant. Kind of looks like this guy got roughed up.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Here, let's see. So So yeah, 200 each for the lens magnification Sokolov's formula, which actually will come in handy. Oh, actually, oh.
Here to shop?
Yeah. Because you have darts for 100. Darts for 100, actually. Fuck, I thought they were 50. Door to art dealer's apartment. Right. I think you go to the art dealer. I think it's when you're going to go find Emily, when you're taking out the twins. So I have 3 runes. And to get the level 2, it only costs 2, so then I get the 1 left over plus the 2. Now, 3 takes the target of an animal for a short time. Slows time for a short duration. Devouring Swarm, or the Wind Blast. And Blink is the one. Okay, this one is the 2. See in the dark, see the living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. That one is good, but we're gonna go ahead and do this because Granny's gonna give me 2. Well, she's gonna give me 1, and I'm gonna go collect another. And then I'm also gonna search Giovanni's apartment. That's 3 for that, but I think for the human control, it's like, oh, I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. If anything, I'm gonna also need that. But now we can, like, further. Mother's Journal. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick and so are the children. I avoided it thus far, which is good fortune since it has fallen on me to care for them. Sea watchers come knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbor cannot be trusted earlier. It was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting. So, most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. Morris is gone and I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children leaving the flat for a while near down. I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. Page missing. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl. I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. It's the 4th day of the month of wind, and it has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. So, you got fucked. Children got fucked. Gaffer's Tale. This early adventure. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who has raised us since childhood, leaving behind our city, Yarrow, and the cold, but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dreams. Signing on with a whale ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew, and eventually I would fleet similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an appreciation to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beast up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so, and as the wind and pounding waves racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned. Tanned and sinew with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corner of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Oh. An excerpt from a cautionary tale of children's. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was a brawler his mates called Smiley. He ran around up and down town, pulling off every kind of crimey. On Bottle Street he hung with the boys, throwing bricks and bottles at the other toys, and other toys. They'd start a fight and then run and hide, breaking, laughing far and wide. Smiley liked to eat and drink all day, and smash and bash the night away. Drinking all alone, he drifted off a-sleeping, sitting on the bridge along John Clavering. When he awoke, something strange he found, stranger than a singing wolfhound. He'd become a blue-jawed hagfish, most slimy, and only remembered his name was Smiley. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was never seen again for all of timey, but he swam around up and down, drinking from the river, crying, "Why me?" Kind of fucking weird. Whatever. Okay, so Dr. Galvani. Okay. You know, I took a guess. I thought it was fucking 247. I didn't think it was 8. So yeah, just so you guys know, it's 287. I do this to immerse myself, so it's like, oh.
They are burning whales. The doom of Pandysia has come to the city. The river rushed in the barren road, all discipline and dark. I will be glad to rest. At the academy they flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. Why am I so cold? The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah.
The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so.
Okay, so...
No, I told you. With alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it. What? This whole place has gone to the hounds. Huh? Oh no!
Go. Shit.
I need help!
Ow! Fuck! I don't fucking know why it doesn't work. God damn it. Fuck. You know, this mission always just keeps getting fucked. God damn it. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to the soiree of the Boyle Estate, and of course I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking an aristocrat's boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving a riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian Red. See, I was hoping the game would take place in Tivian. Tivian is supposed to be the area that it's like winter. Yeah, right. It's like a winter area. If I find the fucking thing, maybe I can get it over some shit. Come on, it's door lab, key locked, shit. Yeah, 287, that's where you find the thing.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
sewer capacity in the month of nets. Okay, so we won't pull that. We're gonna eat some bread. Some bread. I don't know if he has a picture of it up in here. No. Leviathan Sorrow. There's another area that I know has, the thing in it. Make it look like he's sleeping on the job. God. Sure. Okay.
I better make a pass on it.
Tonight.
WH palm. Guess I'm gonna be spending more fucking money apparently. Fucking scratching my right palm. Okay.
Word is he's like a phantom. An army of shadows in front of him.
That guy down? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Doubt ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room.
Well, that'd give him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck.
Face like a hagfish.
Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming down?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done. You'll want to check on things. officer. One of the others. Where they train the overseers to be real religious. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother's gone. He sneaks it. You know Eddie. Brilliant at it when he's sober.
I remember. Brimsley job, hitting the dumbwaiter all night.
Yeah. So he goes from room to room. Kids sleeping. An overseer giving a lecture to the kids. Couple guys training with those hounds.
Stuff you'd expect.
But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music. A kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what spooked him.
You sure he wasn't drunk?
Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
That's some interesting stuff, my guy.
That's a knee slapper, Rodney. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
Okay, here goes. The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a ride. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife, carved herself some peace and quiet.
Oh, I get it. The wife done cut them both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh, let me think. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Ready?
I'm listening.
There once was a sailor from Moreland who fancied a woman most sorely. He gave her his cash, she gave him a ration, and that's all. There isn't no more.
Alright, you win. You win.
Well, I know 100 of these old guys. My mummy used to tell them that. Got anything to smoke or eat? Blow off, chopper.
Account. Okay, foods heals you slightly more. I like that one. I'm trying not to use some of the other ones because they're some of the ones that you get for getting the definitive edition. That's just the rat plague. Ay, ay, ay.
I'll move over here.
And that is how you do it very silently. Of course, though, you know, one person gotta die. But so far, I'm having fun with this one. Like the other way, I was like, oh man, if I'm killing too many people, cause I don't like the, I really don't like the high chaos run. To me, it's
That will never watch. Never, never, never.
too grim, too dark. It makes Emily kind of sound bad.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
And 3 of 7. Well, that just failed. What the fuck? Ah, fuck. Okay. Ah, shit. Yeah, if you hear the clapping and the cheering downstairs, that is my parents. They are watching football.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Huh? No, it's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Huh? Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Hayburn. Go on. Toss the damn rat already. Never gets old.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20. Plus 2 elixir.
Looked like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your pockets?
Let it go, kid.
I see somebody who has my money. Somebody, get over here!
Let me know if you want to take my control. Bug someone else.
I was like, oh, I see my time! Tried to run and jump over the thing. Well, apparently that box is fucking slippery! Fuck! Oh, shit, no. Oh, shit. There we go.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Psst, Corvo. It's me, Overseer Martin. Something strange at play. What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink.
You had me at drink.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal. His notorious black book. And get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kerner. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head be restored without you taking a scratch.
Did I not? No, I bought Blink. Two. Two more. I've got two more vitality would be great. Jump height, increase the falling damage, reduce. That would be nice.
Archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used.
No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer. Or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so. Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so... yes.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Shh, listen. What was that?
You can stay and find out, but not... and only by utmost striving can he persist. He is various. For there are 7 gates by which he may enter a man's heart, and 70 kinds of spirits which live on and beneath the earth, and the arts and tricks of black are without number. And he is eternal. For he has lived long ages before we are born, and will continue thus long after we are dust.
Overseer Sturgis, my youngest sister lives with my wife, but does not cook or clean. She thinks on curious subjects, shaky, numerical calculations. Only yesterday she spoke of a wish to be reformed. What shall I do?
This is very troubling. For such a young lady is easy prey to the outsider. If not already within his grasp, watch her carefully. She may fall into fit, or be heard speaking to the empty air, or laugh or cry without provocation. Perhaps a disfigured man will come and inquire after her. Or you might discover small items in the house, branded as if by intense heat, or the bones of rats may be found in her bedroom.
kill most of this. Sorry if I'm being very quiet, just concentrating very hard. Campbell. I'm not sure how my predecessor operated, but from now on, if one of my girls tries to blackmail you, you send her back to me at the Golden Cat instead of connecting some plan on your own. I had to replace 3 girls in as many months, and you can imagine the business of carnal pleasure isn't booming in the plague-stricken hole you call a city, Madam Prudence. Litany on the White Cliff, and I say to you, brothers, it was that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. Oh yeah. Yeah. Meh.
Overseer Sturgis. The outside of the building servants. Well, who are you?
Ah, yes. Branding and instructions. Shit. Well, there goes that.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night? 6 hours. Search the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find it.
Did I ever tell you? One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out. I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown.
Nice.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why?
I don't know, my friend, but you are learning too much. heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who've committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken code that otherwise results in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead and also can be seen in the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the overseer stands ready for branding rituals should the need arise. The recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. Cool. I can brand a fucker.
I trust you. Uneventful. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch.
Okay.
So we've been playing games, that's all it is.
Good. And your niece?
I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
Callista is the resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one.
No.
Here we are.
Okay, hold on one moment. Powers! Part of me wants to now get slow down time. You know what? Yeah, slow time. Okay, and then... Fuck it, we'll go...
Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
Well, Mr. Howard.
Now.
Boredom won't kill our cat. Wait a bit
That was close. Excuse me. Oh shit. Oh, hello? Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll find you. I'll flush you out. Find you, you hagfish. Can't stay hidden forever.
Okay.
I'll flush you out.
No, I'll fight you.
Nice.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
Okay. So now we're going to head to the backyard. So yeah, that's like the one way that I know of doing it. The other way, you swap poisons. The other way, you can poison both if you want. One way I did it was throwing him, like, right out the fucking window or some shit. And killing him. And now it does, raise the alarm.
She's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Don't let them take me.
Someone get over here!
You're going down! You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety, but first I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Okay. Yeah, these are the guys that carry the fucking the grenades and shit. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this is that like it's supposed to have more reach. And yet I don't. There's bone charm, there's a rune.
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they seek.
Ha! Ow! Oh. Fuck! Trevor, we're going to need another shipment of tools to destroy those accursed bone charms. Though we managed to break down over a dozen last month, there are more coming in from all over Crystal. And the things are remarkably resilient, Edgar. Edgar must have been in the hole. No warning. Last night. We miss you. Be warned. Oh, hello. That was another extra coin there.
Very, very sick. That much I'm sure of. Now to find some way to dispose of the body without spreading his illness.
Well.
Huh?
Guards, to me!
Oh.
Watch it!
Ha 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 ha! Shit! Up!
Oh, I'll find you.
Woo!
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Well, I fucked up, guys. I fucked up. I'm going to reload the last autosave. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was not good.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Bertold, don't let them take me! I swear I've done nothing wrong!
Silence your...
Someone's over there.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Ow! Fucking god damn it. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Off an atom. Okay, Humphrey, would you see that the valve gets installed in that little supply depot by the loading docks? The men have been grumbling about this thing for weeks, months now, and as if there were anything on the other side of the door, suppose open. Keep calling problems like this for me, you might make apprentice. Signed, High Artificer, Bartholomew. Okay. I drank the wrong one.
Nice.
Why? Look at you. You have... You were trying to conceal it from us, your brothers in the Order. Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us?
No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you...
He was sick. Very, very sick. That much I'm sure. Now to find some way to dispose of the body without spreading his illness.
Is that you?
What do you think, Samuel? Nah, I'm a fucking overseer that's gonna come down and fucking tell you, man. You gotta get the fuck out of here. There we go.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, my chaos is actually low. Kind of happy about that. Yeah, I didn't get the last bone charm. I should have, but I actually only killed 2 hostiles. Dead or unconscious bodies found. The 2 that I killed was the one guy that was turned around, and who's the other guy? I think it was one of the Bottle Street guys. I think so.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
And Callista will be happy that I spared my friend Jeff. Sounds like they're shooting guns. Hello.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Well, thank you, I mean. Sorry, I'm putting on my house socks. Socks that I wear around the house when it's cold. Unfortunately, here in Vegas, it's getting that coldness. Not enough like other places, but
They're all corrupt. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of the outfit. You know.
The Admiral was right in recruiting you. Nothing's been the same since the Lord Regent took power. But at least Campbell's gone and my uncle lived.
Who knows what her mind was like being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than
All
you think.
citizens living on the north side of the river.
Quite right.
Between
In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
hey guys, how's it going? What were we talking about?
You did it. Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwell can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Not just yet. So guys, what were we drinking? Oh, let's see, we're drinking some good stuff. Some brandy. Hey Samuel, what's up?
Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces too.
What are you looking at, Callista? Fuck. Pure, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tibian ore. What's wrong with the materials and crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid off by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar and what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half of the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. I'm hungry.
Can I be of service to you?
Yes, you can. You see, we have some optics. And the rewire tool.
There is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true in several ways.
So that's to enter it, that's to change the zoom. Holy shit, that's a good zoom.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
I go to sleep. Whoa, what the fuck was that noise? Wow. Excuse me? You can change the difficult setting at any time. Well, thanks? I'm gonna check something real quick, guys. Don't mind me. Okay. Well, I didn't check my bone charms. So Shadow, you move forward slightly slow. You move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. Good.
Chapter 32. As yet I have said little of my brothers Morgan and Custis. Twins they are, and 4 years senior to me. Morgan is the larger of the two brutes by a slight bit. From earliest memory they abused me in every way. I'm not the first to claim their elder siblings were cruel, but my suffering was unique, I promise you. At the tender age of 5, they tied me to the crib and set inside it assorted vipers they had collected over several weeks. My howls and my breathing were muffled by a blanket, and so it was hours before the nurse found me, barely alive. I had kicked a few serpents to a pulp and others had slithered away, but not before I'd been bitten a dozen times or more on my legs, arms, and face. The wounds kept me convalescent for months, while those two got away with barely a tongue lashing. Wallace! Bring me wine. Tomorrow I will regale you with the special gift they gave me on my 10th birthday party.
So this is the streets of Dunwall. Also, poor Trevor. Poor Trevor Pendleton.
You're lucky I keep you on.
Lucky? This place would fall apart in 10 minutes without me.
To report treasonous speech
Is that
and
so?
actions.
In any case, you can't dismiss me.
You.
I went through the books this morning and found 5 mistakes you've made.
Very well.
You're lucky I found them before the Admiral did.
It was a milkmaid who started it. She took ill one morning after her chores, but the milk had already been delivered. That was all it took for them to wall the place off. Plague spreads fast. My master had a very fitful night. No one sleeps well here. When they come to get me, they'll be surprised. I've held a sword before, believe it or not. Please pardon the untidiness of the room. I will tend to it shortly.
Okay. Oh yeah, so you will sometimes find, yeah, sometimes you will find smut, so, more so this one. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise, esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face towards me. Resting the needle in his flesh, with a refined tone she addressed me. So you are the lover, I presume. You two have been unfaithful, and now it's your turn to be mended. And then this one. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir? Clothed so in my very home. I should hand you over to watch, depraved Tibian. Prince Kausler, moving closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she has gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone. Lord Nathan Bale, stammering, studying the younger man before him. "What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, you pale rascal." Prince Callister, smiling coyly, reaching out. "No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. Is it so wrong for me to be here? As I have proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family." Lord Nathan Bale, gasping. "Oh my, Callister, your skin is so warm it burns." Smut. We like to read the smut. Let me on the White Cliff. Hello? Anybody home? Apparently not so.
I know the Golden Cat. Not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me. Master Piero has a great deal to learn in some areas.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Let's have a look. What else could I possibly use? Yeah, a rifle always comes in handy. Okay. Yo.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's your key to the hatches. I tend a servant down there, but they die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Nope, that bitch be catching a bullet. Hello? I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting, or ever again for that matter. What happened here was an unnatural. Makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep, but I expect that the rest will consume it before you return. Goodbye. I think you can go this way. Oh, or not.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Alright. They wish to talk, do they? Hey guys, how's it going?
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwood is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Well. Hello, Trevor.
Corvo, a moment if I may.
Sure.
Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard. Cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted in quarantine for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Okay. Oh, Samuel! Oh, pick one of these.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Alright, Samuel, let's go look for Emily. Back to the distillery district. District. Destruct.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Well, this is where I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go ahead and take a mild break, and we will come back to more Dishonored later. I hope you all enjoyed watching, or enjoy watching. But as of now, and for the moment and time of being, we will end it. First of all, let's go ahead and get some of our powers. So, we have 5 runes. It costs 3. So we'll go possession. And costs 5 to possess a human. Costs 3 to do the wind blast. Oh, yeah, definitely need that one. Okay. So I gotta get 5. 5 for each. Okay. Okay. Other than that, we're going to save game. We're going to create a new save. Okay. And I hope you all enjoyed watching. Other than that, I will be